Austin Gale, how's your weekend been so far? It's been tough.
Yeah, it's been pretty tough, but we've worked our way up to third now, and yeah, full push for the final.
So how have you prepared for this event? I mean, of course, you're like moving all the way Europe, Thailand, and you've been so many different tracks. How has that helped you adapt to these conditions?
You know, being in Europe's helped me as a driver overall, and just coming back here reminds me of how hard it is, but also, yeah, it's a good experience, and it's quite tiring.
Is there anyone you'd like to thank at home, sponsors?
I'd like to thank my parents slash sponsors, and all the supporters who have come out here, as well as my mechanic PM, who's done a terrific job as usual.
So there it is for Austin Gale, and the interview is over for Senior Max and Max Master final. We'll see you at the commentary box. So the first row is City Kong City with Feras Fauzi. Second row is Austin Gale, followed by Krish Gupta. Third row is Rajarat, followed by Clifford Ganjanapas. Fourth row is Miguel, followed by Rusho Nakazato. Fifth row is Laksh, followed by Jane Lee. Sixth row is Ethan Joy, followed by Ethan Matthew Ong. Seventh row is Russo, followed by Ipe Yamamoto. Eighth row is Yushio, followed by Warapong. Ninth row is Harith Zyro O, followed by Issa Modford. 10th row is Nishimura Tsutomo, followed by Oscar Kura. That is your top 20 for Senior Max and Max Master final. There's a little bit of a hiccup there in the back of the grid. But all 26 drivers roll out, and let's see if City Kong City can keep his perfect streak. And it's go, 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 and Feras Fauzi gets a good start. Perhaps too good of a start. City Kong City is falling down the order. A little bit of beats and bangs with Krish Gupta. Krish Gupta goes wide. City Kong City tries to push him out. Krish Gupta. City Kong City goes around the outside at the Mickey Mouse. And there's 3-4 wide. And City Kong City goes down the inside and there's contact. My God, was that a big move. But Austin Gale goes down the inside. Krish Gupta goes down the inside. City Kong City is on the grass. Clifford Ganjanapas goes back to fourth position. Austin Gale is now on first position. Feras Fauzi goes down the inside of Clifford Ganjanapas. You would just feel like maybe Feras Fauzi had too good of a start in second place. We'll have to see what the stewards say about that. Austin Gale, followed by Krish Gupta, City Kong City, Feras Fauzi, and Clifford Ganjanapas. Your top 5 for Senior Max and Max Masters. The top 3, Austin Gale and Krish Gupta and City Kong City going for it. There's 17 laps to go. Anything can happen. That was not a jump start from Feras Fauzi. Feras Fauzi is clean. And Austin Gale goes defensive right away on Krish Gupta. City Kong City. We have to find something. Oh, what was that first lap? My gosh, was that a lot of action. So much I couldn't even keep up. And now Austin Gale, Krish Gupta, City Kong City, Feras Fauzi, Clifford Ganjanapas, Ryusho, they're all packed together. Austin Gale goes to the defense. Krish Gupta tries to go down the inside. That's of course going to be bumpers now. Bumper drops are supposed to happen. The test pack. But Feras Fauzi goes around the outside. What a brave move by Feras Fauzi. Austin Gale goes defensive to try to back the pack together. But Krish Gupta doesn't fall for that. Feras Fauzi in third position now. City Kong City falling down the order. What has happened with all these perfect wins? Perfect weekends are going to trash. And Feras Fauzi goes fastest. City Kong City really needs to up his game back up again. And Austin Gale starting to pull a gap from Krish Gupta. The first lap we saw Austin Gale fly over some of the barrels. Literally fly, physically fly off. So I'm not sure if the axle is bent, but his car looks completely fine so far. Feras Fauzi, City Kong City, and Clifford Ganjanapas having a battle. Krish Gupta slowly falling behind. They can't keep fighting. They need to chase Austin. Krish Gupta doesn't have the pace so far. This last lap, the gap was .157. Let's see next time they come around how big the gap is. Krish Gupta, you can physically see that he's falling off. Score was .157. Clifford Ganjanapas goes fastest. And Clifford Ganjanapas goes fastest. Austin Gale pulls .348 of a gap from Krish Gupta, Feras Fauzi, and City Kong City following closely behind. Clifford and Ryusho slowly having a fight of their own now. They're all closely packed together. And Feras Fauzi goes for the move. Krish Gupta goes for the cut. And they're side by side coming to the final corner. Feras Fauzi was pushing City Kong City out of the way. Some close but fair racing from Feras Fauzi. Brilliant stuff. 13 laps to go. Krish Gupta has fallen 2/10 of Austin Gale. Austin Gale clocking in the fastest lap, 52.0. Austin Gale showing what he's really got. Coming 25th on the grid to first. Gupta in second, having to go defensive. Krish Gupta not even trying to chase first anymore. Just checking behind, trying to see where Feras is. Feras is in a barrel cart sandwich now between Krish Gupta and City Kong City. City Kong City trying to really come back from what we see is not the best first lap for him. 12 laps to go. Austin Gale goes fastest again. 52.058. Krish Gupta goes defensive. Feras Fauzi tries to go around the outside. Oh, and let go! What happened there? And City Kong City has a big contact. Onishimura goes over. Something has definitely happened. The camera goes away right as the incident happened. Big contact as Krish Gupta tried to cut on the inside of Feras Fauzi. And now it's Austin Gale in first position, followed by Clifford Ganjanapas. Here's what happened. Feras Fauzi tried to go around the outside. He climbed over the curbs. And Krish Gupta tried to go, sandwiched between all the carts. And there was big contact behind. People going over the grass. Oh man. So disappointing for City Kong City. Krish Gupta and Feras Fauzi, second, third, and fourth, all wiped out. That must have not felt good. Hopefully none of them are injured, but with 11 laps to go, that's Austin Gale, followed by Clifford Ganjanapas. And Jane Lee from nowhere gets the third position. Fourth is now Ryusho, followed by Miguel. Sixth is Rajarat, seventh is Lakash, and eighth is Ethan. So Austin Gale having a comfortable lead now. Clifford having a comfortable lead. Oh my gosh, was that bad. Feras Fauzi has retired from the race. And Nishimura has retired from the race. not what we wanted to see here. But in racing, these things do happen when everybody's trying to go for the same gap. Cars do fly over each other. But fastest lap so far, Clifford Ganjana pass. 51.967. Austin Gale only clocked in a 52.0. If it's faster than 110. 10 laps to go. Clifford cannot catch up. He's got to go faster. Lee takes a look behind. Rear Show is still there. Lee from nowhere now takes third place. He kind of inherits it on accident because of the big collision that happened with the Big Mouth. City Kong City is still running in this race. But with 9 laps to go, this is still the fight for third place. Jane Lee, Ryosho, Miguel, and Rajarat all fighting for third position. It's a 4-way battle. Leading now. The gap has increased. 2 points. The gap has decreased, so Clifford goes fastest again. Clifford has run a 51.7, 2/10 faster than Austin Gale, but isn't enough to catch up. JD still running in third position. Richo behind, followed by Miguel and Rajarat. 8 laps to go in the Senior Max and Max Master final. Looks like Jay Lee starting to have a little bit more of a breathing room. The gap last lap was 0.2. So we'll see as they come around how big of the gap for Jane Lee is now. Before it was 0.282. Now it is. Now the gap is 0.240. The gap has decreased by half a tenth from Jane Lee to Pure Show. Really giving her best to fight. She's the only woman driver here on the senior grid, showing what she's got in Senior Max and Max Master final. But behind Rear Show is Fierce, followed by Miguel and Rajarat. Takes a look behind. Rear Show takes a look behind. Rear Show knows that she can get Jane Lee. He can really put his head down, put in some good laps. But Austin Gale is slowly getting chased down by Clifford each and every lap. The gap now is 1.1. Clifford is extremely fast. At this rate, Clifford could be able to even reach Austin Gale. So there's 6 laps to go. Clifford's gotta be, whoa, okay, Jane Lee goes around. The Rear Show hits, and they go around each other. And Jane Lee falls from third. Devastating from what happened there. Rusho just tried to go for a move and the door just kind of closed for her. But Jane Lee going back. She's still fighting. She's now in 5th position. Let's see what happened here. Rusho just went for a move and the gap just kind of closed. He just had nowhere to go. We'll have to see how the shoe would think of that. But how's the gap now? 0.492. How's Clifford that fast? 5 laps to go. Clifford is now on Austin. This could be a change. Rajarat now on the attack from Miguel. There's so much carnage in this race. Jane Lee now in 5th position, unfortunately. Still 5 laps to go. And Austin Gale is on chase with Clifford. Austin Gale gap is now 0.149. Austin Gale is defending from Clifford Gachanapas. My word, 4 laps to go. Feels like Austin Gale has had another mechanical issue. Is it the same thing he had in qualifying? Austin Gale had an electrical issue before. Now he's defending for his life, defending for this title from Clifford Ganjanapas. He's going extremely defensive with 4 laps to go. Anything can happen here. Austin Gale's racecraft is extraordinary, but so is Clifford Ganjanapas' pace. Austin Gale looking behind Clifford. Look for a move. How is Clifford close the gap by so much in so little time? 3 laps to go now. Austin Gale closing down the inside of Clifford Ganjanapas. Clifford's giving it everything he's got, but Austin Gale's going rather slowly. Clifford, the man with pace now. Can he take down Austin Gale? Austin Gale not giving it up. He fought from 25th to get to this point. He's not going to be giving this up easily. Clifford Ganjanapas trying everything he has. It's going to be close between these two guys. Clifford can't run his full line. Austin Gale's defending here and there. As we come around 2 laps to go, Austin Gale needs to defend for only 2 more laps. There's only 16 corners, but Clifford is pushing Austin Gale around. Clifford gives that little hand sight. No, sorry mate, I've accidentally pushed you, but here I come again. Clifford giving it another try, coming into the Mickey Mouse. Slightly tapping Austin Gale, telling Austin Gale, I'm still here. You keep defending. Checking if he's got a bump on Clifford. Austin Gale taking a look every corner now. 2 laps to go. 15 corners left. Austin Gale goes defensive. Clifford tries for the outside. He's gonna go first to Drew. Austin Gale parks it on the apex. Beautiful defending. Austin Gale still under defense from Clifford Ganjanapas. Clifford starts to shake his head. It's 1 more lap to go. This is intense. This is a fight for the lead. It's a 1v1. Clifford gives it another tap. Austin Gale not even taking a look back to see what happened. He knows he needs to keep his head down, start defending as much as possible. Austin Gale starting to have a little bit of breathing room. Choosing to go defense. Clifford will start to carry the speed. It's going to be difficult for Austin Gale on this final lap. He's starting to have a little bit of breathing room. Clifford needs to be closer for the final corner. Clifford needs to be closer. But it's not enough. And Austin Gale will win the Senior Max and Max Master final. Austin Gale takes the win. 2nd place is Clifford. 3rd place is Miguel. 12th place is Rajarat. 5th place is Jane Lee. 6th place is Lakash. 7th is Ethan. 8th is Russo. 9th is Rusho. 10th is Ethan. 11th is Warapong. 12th is Ipe. 13th is Oscar. 14th is Isamon. 15th is Ushio. 16th is Ubash. 17th is Krish Gupta. 18th is Jukka Kovastainen. 19th is Harith. And 20th is Ethan.